A break in the case of the Federal Hill bartender gunned down after stopping at a Royal Farms in Locust Point. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren is live at police headquarters with that new information. Mike.
Well, Lynn, police have issued an arrest warrant for a woman in this case. There were 3 suspects that they were looking for. Actually, they were calling them persons of interest. But this woman they have now identified. She is charged in the case. Her name is Tanya Hayes. And I want you to take a look at her picture right now. She is known to frequent certain areas of Baltimore, but she also has ties to Virginia. And her last known address is in Atlanta, Georgia. Police say she drove a silver vehicle as the 2 other men got out of it and confronted the victim in this case. And then after the murder, she drove them away in that silver vehicle. Here is what Police Chief Spokesman T.J. Smith had to say about the case just moments ago.
She has a last known address in Atlanta, Georgia. We also know that she has connections to Virginia and Baltimore, and we know that she's lived in Baltimore. So there's a connection to the city of Baltimore, but there are also out-of-state connections. We right now are working with the authorities in Georgia and in Virginia in order to hopefully track Ms. Hayes down in short order.
Now, the victim, Alex Wroblewski, is 41 years old. It has been just a shock to the community in Locust Point and Federal Hill, where he lived and worked. Here's a closer look at his life. Alex Wroblewski was a fixture in South Baltimore, remembered for his sense of humor and generous spirit.
You could walk down the street, any business would know him, any community member would know him, and it's a hard loss.
Seen here in a fundraising video,
Wroblewski's Warriors.
Wroblewski stopped at the Royal Farms on Key Highway early yesterday morning to buy milk and cookies on his way home from his bartending job at the row house in Federal Hill when he was shot. Police say the persons of interest likely had done this before. They even held the door open for Wroblewski, watched him pay with a large denomination bill before trying to rob him outside. Wroblewski's loved ones are angry and heartbroken, stunned by this sudden loss.
I was sick because you don't expect to wake up in the morning and hear something like this. You don't. It's really, really horrible. I mean, and it definitely is a terrible, terrible loss to the community, and I feel so bad for his parents because they are wonderful, wonderful people.
So again, the breaking news here, police have identified one of the 3 people they say is responsible for this crime. Her name is Tanya Hayes. She remains at large, and they have yet to identify the other 2, but they are asking the public for tips. So if you know any of the people seen on that surveillance video, please call police. You can remain anonymous. Live at headquarters, Mike Halgren, WJZ.
All right, Mike, thank you. And WJZ will have more on these breaking developments tonight at 4, 5, and 6.